In this video, I'm going to answer a very important question. Why sell on Amazon? I'm Mr. Mark, and this is Excel for Amazon. And first of all, I'd like to explain why I even ask the question, why sell on Amazon? Well, as you may already know, if you're a current seller on Amazon, there are a lot of challenges in selling on Amazon. And I'm just going to name a few challenges that are out there. For one, you have a lot of restrictions on what you can sell, a lot of policies, right? So a lot of restrictions and policies. Secondly, you've got IP claims from brand owners, and although this may not necessarily be a regular problem, but it is a risk that is there, right? There's definitely that possible threat of IP claims. There's also a lot of competition from other sellers on Amazon, and competition has increased in e-commerce in general, so it's not just an Amazon thing. And then there's the fact that Amazon sells products itself, and sometimes they will sell the same product you are selling, and of course it's very difficult, if not impossible, to compete with Amazon on most products. Now, all of that being said, and there might still be other challenges you could think of, there are also some very major advantages of selling on Amazon that I think are very unique to Amazon. And I'm just going to break those down. And the first one has to do with the actual product research. The ability to tell if a product is selling is really crucial in product selection, which is a big part of e-commerce success. And on Amazon, you have the rank, which tells you where the product ranks in that category. You have the rating, the number of stars the product has. You have the reviews. And all of that data is very telling as to whether or not a product is selling. And number two, you have pre-made listings. So when you're ready to actually sell a product, you don't actually have to create new listings. Now, you can create new listings, and I have created some listings from scratch for certain products, but actually you don't have to do that to run an Amazon business. You can just find pre-existing product listings, and all you're actually doing is adding your price, and that is it. And speaking of price, part of the pre-made listing advantage is that the pricing is so easy because there are already prices on the listings, and so you just go along with those same prices, and you don't have to put a lot of thought into what price to actually use on your product. Now, number three is the potential sales volume. The fact of the matter is that Amazon has extremely heavy traffic, unlike probably any other marketplace. So when you get on the right listing at the right time at the right price, you can sell a lot of units very quickly. I've seen it happen where you can sell a lot of units very quickly. So the potential for high sales volume is another strong point advantage of Amazon. Number four is buyer confidence. Buyers really trust Amazon a lot, which increases their confidence. And I found that selling on Amazon compared to other marketplaces, that I get less issues with buyers kind of second guessing me as to whether or not I'm going to send them the right color of an item. And there are a lot of concerns buyers have, and I have to constantly on other marketplaces try to calm their concerns. But I find on Amazon you don't get that. You just get orders, but you get very little of these kind of issues from customers, all right, because the buyer confidence is much higher on the Amazon marketplace. Another really major advantage, which is totally unique to Amazon, is FBA. Now, not everyone uses FBA, but if you do use FBA, this completely eliminates all of the order and return processing and customer service from your sales process. And I mean, that is a major deal, because it either would normally require you to do it yourself or to pay employees. And so when you consider how low the FBA fees actually are in comparison to what it would typically cost to ship these products to customers, you realize that the FBA is actually an extremely great deal for Amazon to take care of all of the customer service. So these are some really major advantages of selling on Amazon that you really cannot dismiss. Now, taking into consideration everything that I talked about, I'm going to give my overall conclusion of why sell on Amazon. And selling on Amazon is not easy, but the thing is, e-commerce in general is not easy. So contrary to what people say, I know there are a lot of people teaching on YouTube who make it sound like it's very easy. There's, the risk is very low, but all of that is not really completely true. There's definitely some financial risk in any business, and there's definitely financial risk in this business. So that has to be considered. So sometimes we think things are, I would say, not going the way they probably should go on Amazon, but sometimes it's because of what we were told wasn't really exactly correct. It might have given you the wrong expectation, when in fact e-commerce in general is not an easy business, right? You have to work at it. It's a skill set that you have to build. So we want to understand that when we talk about why sell on Amazon. Another thing is that I really want to point out here is that Amazon really does provide a certain degree of security by providing data that indicates product performance, and that is not something that you can get on all marketplaces, right? So this is something that we should really consider, the fact that you have this data, all of this product data, which you can actually use. The issue, however, I believe for a lot of sellers is that they haven't actually learned how to use the product data. So one of the major things that can help you do it is there's a very low cost software that I am using right now, as recently started using in the past couple months for product research, and it's a very low cost option. And this really enables you to utilize the data in a very powerful way. So being able to use the data that's on Amazon, this is where I believe the difference comes in gaining a little more success on your products and your profitability. So what I'd like you to do, because I'm always working on creating some tools and resources, and I want you to be part of it. I want you to basically get the advantages of any tools and resources that I create. So make sure that you subscribe. I have an Amazon FBA and also an FBM, cost profit sheet, on this channel, on a couple other videos as of the time of the recording of this video. But I also plan to have more things. So if you're watching this video in the future, after I recorded this video in the future, you might find some other very useful things on this channel as well. But as of today's date, the date of this video, right now I have an Amazon FBA cost and profit sheet, and I have the Amazon FBM. So go ahead and get those, subscribe to those. You'll get on my email list. And what will happen is, as I create more tools and resources, there are certain things that I don't put on YouTube necessarily, because it's not always the best place for me to do things. Or I might not necessarily make certain content public because I just want to keep it amongst my subscribers, my email subscribers. So subscribe to the channel, but also make sure to go ahead and subscribe for one of those free Excel sheets, and get on my mail list as well, so that you can stay updated and have access to all these different tools and resources I plan to create to help you with your Amazon business. This is Mr. Mark, Excel for Amazon. If you have any comments, suggestions, or questions, please leave them below, and I hope to see you around on the channel in another video, or even by email or on Facebook or wherever I've provided contact information. See you around on another video.